Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 money lessons that I wish I really just learned a little bit earlier in my life that would have helped me out to get to a more successful point than where I'm at right now. Now, I want to say I'm 100% thankful for where I'm at right now currently. These are just some things that I picked up along the way throughout the years that I have learned that may be able to help you as well. A little backstory: I've been working on this whole money game for most of my life. Ever since I was 3 in preschool, I wanted to be a millionaire. That was when it was dress up day for Halloween, I was a businessman. I wanted to be a millionaire. So I've been working at this for a while now. While I'm currently not a millionaire, I am getting there, and I'm a lot closer than I thought I would be at this age. Now, I'm 20 years old right now, so I've been doing this for a while now. Still not uber successful, but I do want to show you guys some of the tips that I picked up along the way. Now, tip number 1 I want to say is increasing your income, right? So a lot of times, especially on blogs and YouTube channels, you're pushed with save every penny you get. Now, this is great because, you know, even if you're making $100 million, if you don't save any of that, there's no point, because at the end of the day, you're left with nothing. However, saving every single penny leads to a very weak mindset when it comes to money. Now, what I mean by this is, when you get in a saving mindset, it's good because you do save your income. However, you're left with a scarcity mindset. And the reasoning behind this is because you don't think that there's enough. You know, you're only worried about saving with what you have. So when things do go south, and let's say you have $10,000, you didn't focus on increasing your income, finding a higher income skill. All you focused on was saving every little penny. So now when that income stream is gone and it doesn't work anymore, you're left with $10,000. And you and I both know, in this world that we live in today, no matter what area you live in, $10,000 is going to go to zero very fast. Now, this is just a random example, but however, you understand what I'm saying is, being a saver is great, but you have to increase your income. So find a higher income skill, like getting a sales job. That's exactly what I'm working on as of right now. Actually, I'm working on getting my real estate license. Just a higher income skill that you can then put work and effort into to increase the income. What I think is the number one money tip that I have learned. Number 2, this is going to sound super counterintuitive to what I just said, but don't do things just for the money. So basically what I mean is, don't work just for money. So when you're doing things just for money, I don't know if it's just me, some people don't feel the same way, but a lot of people do. You know, you just get burnt out. If you're doing things just for the money and you seriously do not enjoy it at all, try your best to get out of that job. I know people get stuck in jobs all the time. Most people have the opportunity to leave, but they don't. But I do know there's, you know, some scenarios where it's very hard. But don't do things just for the money, right? So you could work a job that you absolutely hate, and it pays $1 million a year, right? And you just work that job for 5 years. You have $5 million. Obviously, you don't keep it all. Let's say you end up post-tax with $1.5 to $2 million, right? If you're really good at saving. You hated your whole 5 years, right? Anything can happen. You don't know what's going to happen each day that we live. Each day that we live is a gift. Obviously, I know it's hard to take it like that sometimes when it just seems like day after day it's the same thing. However, you really don't know when your last day is. So if you don't truly enjoy what you're doing, now you're not going to enjoy what you're doing all the time, but if you don't enjoy the job that you're doing on a daily basis consistently, it's probably not the best idea for you, and you probably shouldn't do it just for the money. Step number 3 is setting a certain percent that you're going to save each month for just straight up cash. You're not investing this money, it's just for savings, right? So this has been something that I've been super grateful for because over the past year or 2 has been living with my parents, so I was able to save almost all my money. But for everyone out there, I want you to try to save 60% of your income. I know it's super difficult, and a lot of people will say, well, you know, Nick, it's hard to save 60% of your income on a minimum wage salary. And I 100% understand that, but then you go back to step number 1 in this video: increase your income. Right? So the first thing you need to do is increase your income so then you can save 60% and live on the 40%. Because if you're trying to save 60% on $2,000 a month, it's gonna be very hard. However, if you're trying to save 60% on $200,000 in a year, now you're doing different numbers, right? Now you can actually live off that 40%, and things are a little bit different. And now I know it's hard for it. I'm not even gonna go into how hard it is to get those types of jobs, those types of skills. I understand that. But the number one goal first should be to increase the income. But the third step, I think, is save at least 60% of your income, because this is gonna be what is a determining factor is if you can get out of this job, if you can be financially free. If you're just stuck working a job that you hate, or even if you don't hate, that pays well or doesn't pay well, really, if you're not saving your money, there's almost no reason to do it other than it's just survival at that point. So step number 3 is going to be to do the 60% savings, hopefully if you can, or just basically find a target, a percentage that you can stick to save each single month. So step number 4 is going to be, don't invest your money if you don't have it.
Really, bitch?
So a lot of people are going to disagree with this. However, I think that if you have no money to start out with and you want to become financially free, going and buying a home, if you find enough money to scrape up to buy a home with an FHA loan, right? Super low payment, 3.5% down for your down payment. Buying a home as a broke person is only going to make you broker. Worrying about the next stock that's going to explode as a broke person, 90% is only going to make you broker, because you can't even focus now on your income, right? Investing is kind of like the supplements when you're working out. You don't just go and start taking supplements and not work out. You do the work first, and then you take supplements, and then you diet. You don't do supplement, diet, workout. That's not how it goes. That's what some people do, and they don't really get the best results. And the same thing is with finances. If you're not saving your money and increasing your income, and then you have leftovers, then you go invest it. However, if you're just getting by, I would not advise to go and try to find the next big stock, because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to find it. You're going to lose your money, and it takes away time from your family, your friends, your personal life, and your business. If you're not increasing your income in your own business, then I don't see the point in investing the money as of right now. Now, I mean, there's different scenarios, of course. I just think that you should increase your income, save more money, and then you can invest and actually make some real returns with real money, not smaller money. And I know compound interest, and I get that. I'm not saying that you don't invest in like index funds and everything. It's just trying to day trade penny stocks and type of deal like that, or higher risk investments when you have no money. I think you're better off investing your time and money. Number 5, I agree with in a way, but I also disagree with in some other ways as well, is the 80-20 rule. So basically that means that 80% of your outcome comes from 20% of what you put in. So this rule is, I like it because it keeps me from going down paths of, oh, I can make money here, I can make money here, and it stops me from spinning my wheels. Because if you just focus on one thing, right, or a couple things that will create actual wealth, instead of chasing the shiny object here and there, you're better off doing the ones that will actually make you the money, or that are worth your time, not even about the money, right? So same with working out. If you're working out and you're doing bench press, right? If you're getting heavier weights and you're getting stronger in your bench press, you're probably gonna make more gains, as opposed to if you're just doing light flies all day, right? So I could go in and go to the gym and do 1,000,000 flies, or I could focus when I first get to the gym. I know I'm gonna go do bench, and I know I'm gonna try to increase the weight every single time, 5 pounds every single time I go to the gym, or 3 more reps. If you focus on the things that are gonna give you the most results, and you put all your energy into those, you'll get more results. It's the same. Honestly, I see working out and fitness and finances super similar. So if you focus on the big things that are actually going to make a difference in your life, then the small stuff will kind of take care of itself. You don't have to worry about that. Honestly, it just gives me a headache when I'm doing that stuff for like financials, you know. I just, all this small stuff just gives me a headache and makes me spin my wheels. So the 80-20 rule, not that you shouldn't be hustling, but just focus on the things that are actually going to make you the money that you would like. So it's going to be different for everyone, but focus on what is going to help you get to where you want to be. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. I know this was kind of a different setup. Let me know what you guys think. I got new lighting, I have a new setup. It's kind of dirty, I know. I kind of like it like that. It's kind of just real. It's not made up for YouTube. It's just kind of how I actually live. But if you guys like this video, let me know. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell to be alerted when I actually post these videos. And thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.